Today's video is about sinking fund, that is exercise 12.2 of ML Agarwal, applied maths, class 12. Sinking fund is a fund created to accumulate money to discharge long-term future expenditure like replacing an old machine with a new machine or renovation of house, future studies of or marriage, etc. For solving these problems also, we use the same formula, that is A is equals to R 1 minus 1 to the power I minus 1 whole upon I, where A amounts to obligation, amount of obligation, R is period of payment, I is rate percent per period. Here is the solution of the sum of the questions of exercise 12.1. फर्स्ट एक बार फॉर्मूला को आपका अच्छे अंडरस्टैंड ये भी लिख दो, वो जो कि इसमें क्लियर पता नहीं चल रहेगा. सो राइट द फॉर्मूला वंस अगेन. यू कैन राइट हियर सो दैट योर क्वेश्चन विल बी दैट बेटर. Formula is because this sometime may not be very clear to understand. You know what is A, that the amount what we want to get.
Yes.
R is periodic payment, and I is calculated always rate upon 100 upon into period.
Yes.
And the rest is okay. Go through the first question. Go through the first question and we'll
A company established a sinking fund to provide for payment of a 2,50,000 debt maturing in 4 years. Contributions to the fund are to be made at the end of each year. Find the amount of each annual deposit if the interest is 18% per annum.
So here P is 25,000. You have to make so a little bit closer in one line so that you have sufficient place to completely solve the question within that space.
According to the formula,
You can write a little closer because you have to calculate that log is everything. Keep telling. This works out to correct. Fine. Go through. That means this is the amount he has to set aside every year.
yes,
Go through the second question.
a person has set up a sinking fund so that he can accumulate 1 lakh in 10 years for his children's higher education. How much amount should he deposit every 6 months if interest is 5% per annum compounded semi-annually?
Here the interest semi-annually. So here A is
1 lakh.
you can write in this line also so that you will have more space. Carry on. Okay, no problem. I is equals to you can keep on telling also.
According to the formula, I is 0.025. Now solving
Here, this is R is equal to this. Uh,
the final answer is 3924.64.
this one we have solved by taking log, no? So this log, have you worked out here?
Yes.
That you can write. So you can show how you got this one, this figure.
Taking log both sides. Now the antilog of 0.214 is 1.637. And
Right.
after subtracting it
One,
by
you will get
0.667.
0.667. Perfect. Go for the next question.
A firm anticipates a capital expenditure of 50,000 for a new equipment in 5 years. How much should be deposited quarterly in a sinking fund carrying 12% per annum compounded quarterly to provide for the purchase?
Now this time you can write like A here, N here. This is one line you can write.
Okay.
So that will substitute more space to show this log, etc.
Okay.
And with this space you have to complete. Here,
Number of year is 5.
here, here A is equals to this. A is equal to 50,000, and then we have to find out.
According to the formula,
Here you can show it like this. A, you can test the 50,000 here. R, you have to find out. So R is equal to this. You can write here. This R is equal to this 50,000 and this one.
after solving this, we get 1868.
You can show it here in the rough how we have calculated this log one.
So the antilog of 0.256 is 1.803.
You can write the anti-log.
And after subtracting it by
Minus
minus
1,
1,
this gives up
we get
0.83.
0.80.
And here you got this one. This you have this one here. Okay, fine. Go for the next question now.
A machine costs a company 5,25,000 and its effective life is estimated to be 20 years. A sinking fund is created for replacing the machine at the end of its lifetime. When its scrap realizes a sum of 25,000, only calculate what amount should be provided every year out of profits for the sinking fund if it accumulates an interest of 5% per annum.
Here, machine cost is 1 lakh, 10 lakh, 1 lakh, no? 1 lakh. And machine cost is 1 lakh, A is equal to 1 lakh, but he is getting scrap value 5,000. A is equal to 1 lakh, scrap value is
5,000.
5,000, therefore he has to save
25,000. After subtracting 25,000, we get 5 lakh.
this is 25. अच्छा ये क्वेश्चन हाँ
Is 20. So we are using the same
5
formula.
lakh 25,000 minus this हाँ this is I is not 20, but here time is 20, and I you have um, here you can write I is equal to 0.05. Okay. Next question.
A machine being used by a company is estimated to have a life of 15 years. At that time, a new machine would cost 75,000 and the scrap value of the old machine would yield 9,600 only. A sinking fund is created for replacing the machine at the end of its life. What sum should be retained by the company at the end of every year to accumulate at 6% per annum?
Same type question. Here also amount is
And the scrap value is 9,600, so we have to subtract it from the amount.
scrap value 9,600. No. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And this figure is you have calculated taking log. Choose the 15. Okay. Right. Fine. Now next question.
A company sets aside a sum of 1,000 at the end of each year in a sinking fund so that at the end of 10 years it would amount to be a balance sufficient to replace the machinery, assuming that the cost of machinery remains constant at the end of 10 years and that money earns 5% per annum compounded interest. Find the cost of the machinery.
Your same question. You can go ahead. Here R is 1000. I is this, and then we have to find out A. Zero 05. Yes. Minus 1 upon 0.05.
So the answer is 12586.
Very good. Next, go for the next question. Okay.
Yes. 10 years ago, Mr. Mehra set up a sinking fund to save for his daughter's higher studies. At the end of 10 years, he received an amount of 10,21,760. What amount did he put in the sinking fund at the end of every 6 months for the tenure, which paid him 5% per annum compounded semi annually?
Here Semi-annuity says that means time period will become 20 years, 20, and rate will become I. Um, so you write down accordingly. First amount is equals to amount we have to get it 10,21,760. Time n you can take as 10 into 220, and I is equals to yes.
Here it is already given that 1.025.
This calculation is not required. That value you can replace here. Fine.
Okay, sir.
Here the time has become 20 instead of because 10 into 2 half semi-annually. Therefore, here I has become this one 0.025. Perfect. Go for the next question.
Mr. Sharma wants to send his daughter abroad for higher studies after 10 years. He sets up a sinking fund in order to have 5 lakh after 10 years. How much should he set aside semi-annually into an account paying 5% per annum compounded annually?
This is also same question. Same this is also semi-annually and amount required is 5 lakhs.
The final answer is 19,574.07.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Here, go for the next question also.
A machine costs 1 lakh and its effective life is estimated to be 12 years. A sinking fund is created for replacing the machine by a new model at the end of its lifetime when its scrap value realizes at the end of each year out of the profits for sinking fund if it accumulates at 5% effective.
Here, the machine value will be this is 1 lakh or 10 lakhs. This is 1 lakh, and scrap will be 500. Same question.
The scrap value is 5,000, so we are subtracting it.
So this is
95,000.
Here also.
Here also we are using
12
same
years, time
formula.
is n is 12 years. I is 0.05. And value of 0.05 to the power 12 is already given.
The final answer is 5968.83.
Last question you can go through.
Purchase a machine for 50,000. The machine is expected to be used for 8 years and its scrap value at the end of this period is estimated to be 26,000. A sinking fund is set up for replacing the machine with a new one after 8 years, which is expected to cost 30% more than the current machine. The sinking fund earns 6% interest per annum compounded annually. Calculate the yearly payment required to be put in the sinking fund.
Here, machine will be 50,000, but there is appreciation of value is 30% more. Then the new machine will cost 30%
So
more.
it becomes 59,000.
So this becomes 59,000. And your scrap value is 6,000. Um,
So we are using the same formula here. And here we get 5,900.
Here you can note down amount is 50,000 plus 30% minus 600,000. That gives us Nine thousand. Right. And here time period N is
8 years.
8 years. I is 0.6.
06.
Right. Good. Now you understand everything?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Okay.
Thank you so much for watching.